So, ladies and gentlemen, we are tremendously excited here at Republic to bring to you R.Estate. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the tagline to all of this is that we are trying to build the nation. The infrastructure industry, the real estate industry, and everything associated with it eventually is a huge contribution, not just to the country's GDP, but to our overall potential to be a global player in business and economy terms. And as we launch this, I'm delighted that Ashwinder, who is, I would say, a doyen of the real estate industry, of the infrastructure industry in this country, served on various important corporate roles, runs his own fantastic business, has run some of the biggest businesses in the real estate sector, and is very strongly tied up with the Confederation of Indian Industry, that you're joining us as we bring R.Estate to all our viewers. So, Ashwinder, let's have a handshake on that, and thank you so much for joining hands with us on this.
Thank you so much for
and
the
tell me, Ashwinder, what's the big picture? Let's set the context to this. Why are we doing this here at Republic?
Arnab, thank you, and we've been talking about it for the last 6 months.
Yes, we are.
I think you yourself are very excited about the opportunity that this country has.
Yes.
And real estate, as we discussed, is not about buildings, but it is about building nations.
Yeah.
Today, we are at around $400 billion plus of real estate industry, going up to $1 trillion by 2030, Urban.
Yeah.
And the most important thing is that real estate today contributes 7% of the GDP, which is going to 13% by 2030.
Yeah.
And it is the second highest employment generation industry in the country.
Yeah.
So, and the beauty is you don't have a credible voice for the industry in Indian television.
Absolutely.
And what Republic is doing with this show is that we are bringing about a very credible voice for the home buyers, for the real estate investors through Republic TV's amazing platform.
Thank you very much. We have a tremendous reach on this platform, over 500 million. But the important thing is that this show matters because this is not a show. It's not just a vertical. This is about taking up every single issue, from government reforms to market trends to empowering the consumer with the reality of this entire sector, isn't it? I mean, there are so many areas to cover. We have an opportunity to really make it a one-of-a-kind, isn't it?
Absolutely, Arnab. And imagine there are so many shows on capital markets and stock markets. And a middle-class person whose biggest investment is a home, or the government which spends so much time on infrastructure, Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, so on and so forth, there was nothing there. So absolutely with this, we touch everybody who matters through the show.
So how do what will the viewer get from price movements to investment strategies? What's in it for the viewer of R.Estate?
Arnab, there are 250 industries connected with real estate. So it's not just about a home. It is about commercial real estate. It is about logistics. It is about warehousing. It is about hospitality. It is about cement, steel, so on and so forth. So the viewer actually understands, first of all, any decision a viewer is making, whether it is B2C or B2B, we would be trying to touch and add value to the viewer. It is not going to be a very ordinary real estate show. That is why you got me, right? Because you wanted a subject matter interest.
Well, you add tremendous credibility to this. You're a domain expert. We would know about the sector, but you relate to the sector. You would be a one-stop destination for real estate insights for us.
No, thank you. But I think I still remember when you told me why you're bringing me, because you wanted somebody who understands the sector, who's built some credibility. And then when he speaks, there's something which is unique that comes. And I don't think something like this has ever happened. Forget about in India. I don't think in the world.
Well, I like your excitement. Ladies and gentlemen, let's wrap this up by just saying, together we can say one thing, that this conversation we'll have on Republic Estate belongs to the viewer.
Absolutely.
It's for them.
Absolutely. It is for them. And, Arnab, I stole a line from you, but it really helps. Real estate is not about buildings. It is about building the nation.
Fantastic. We love that. Nation first always.
Absolutely.
Ashwinder, welcome on board.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Arnab. Thank you for this opportunity.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.